Hi, I'm Jennifer's Aunt Kathy. I'm the one that lives down in El Salvador. I've been down here for the last 13 years, working as a missionary with my husband and my two children, Hillary and Stephen. And we don't have a lot of opportunities to go back to the States and visit our family or communicate a lot. But last July we had the opportunity to go visit our family, and that's when I was visiting my sister Pam, and she had been telling me I need to be praying for Jennifer because her health is getting worse again. And when I heard those words, it really concerned me. So we were up there for about a month, and when we got back to El Salvador, I made a phone call to Jennifer to ask her how she was feeling, what was going on. And that's when she told me that she was getting worse and that she had been diagnosed with Crohn's disease. And that news just tore my heart out. I went to the Lord and I just said, Lord, Jennifer is such a special person. And I know that you have special plans for her. I know you're going to use her in mighty ways. So just help us if there's anything that we can do to help her, guide us, and just lead us to the people here. If there's someone here in El Salvador that will be able to help her, lead us to that person. And our family began to pray, and it was just a great burden in our hearts. And so we have a prayer service at our church on Tuesday night, so I started sharing her testimony with the people at church. We all were praying for her. And then one evening, one of the ladies at church came up to me and told me that she knows a doctor here in El Salvador that has had several cases like Jennifer's and with great success. And when I heard those words, I just thought, Lord, this is going to be the answer to Jennifer's healing. And so I tried for a couple weeks, well actually a month, to get to talk to that doctor. Phoning him, emailing him, his secretaries gave me the email. I got no response. So finally I got frustrated, and it was actually Jennifer's birthday, December 1st, that I called the doctor and I made an appointment for myself to go, acting like the patient. So I went to the doctor. I got in within a week. I went to the doctor, and they started wanting to take all my blood and do all the tests on me, and I finally had to tell them, look, this is not for me. This is for my niece that lives up in the States, and I need to talk to the doctor. And actually, they told me I would have to leave the office because he needs to see the patient. And I said, no, I refuse to leave. I started crying, actually. I kind of felt desperate. And the nurses and the receptionist at the doctor's office saw my desperation, so they called me right into the doctor's office. The doctor came and talked to me. I had typed everything out that Jennifer had told me, and I translated it into Spanish, so I just handed them the paper. So I was still very emotional and crying, and he read everything, and he says, Kathy, I can help your niece. I need her to come down here, though.
What a wonderful world. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind.
I cannot explain the emotions and the peace and the joy that I had hearing those doctor's words. I knew at that point in time that God is going to use this doctor and this treatment to heal Jennifer. And in fact, later on that week, I was reading my Bible, and God gave me this verse in James 1:6. It says, let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. Believe what you're asking and don't have any doubts. And it was like God was giving me this verse to tell me, believe in me, trust, don't doubt, and you're going to see the power of the Lord work in your niece's body and in her life. And so I called Jennifer. We've been communicating and planning her trip to come down to El Salvador. She'll be coming very soon. But she's going to need help. She needs to have some economic support, She needs to have a lot of prayer support and a lot of friendship support and love. And so that's what I'm asking on behalf of my dear niece. I'm going to try to do this without crying. Asking for help for her. Jennifer can't, or what's it called? Jennifer Jen. And on behalf of her and our family, I want to thank you for wanting to support her and wanting to help her and wanting to pray for her. And really soon, after she's received this treatment, I know that God's going to use her and her testimony of His power and grace poured out upon her to help others and to be the hope and the light that will help others that are suffering the same thing she's going through. So thank you. We love you, Jen.